You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to reproduce the given figure that is displayed at the left hand side of the screen using the principles of tangency. And if you look closely, that is a light bulb, right? So we are to reproduce it. So the first thing you do when you hear the word tangency is that have it in mind that everything you are dealing with should be in radius. Any arc you see must always be in radius. You don't deal with diameter. So the first thing you do here is you take your meter rule and you draw your center line. As you have the long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Must always end with long, right? So I have this long. That is what we have here. Now the next thing you do is, if you look at that figure very well, at the top here is a straight line, right? So just place your instrument and you draw the straight line that you have there. All together, just straight line. Can you see that? And the length of the line is given to be what? 24. Meaning that you must divide 24 into 2, so you have 12. And the reason is this: if I should measure 12 from here, right, I will come to this point here where the two lines intersect, and I'll measure 12 to the left, and I also measure 12 to the right. Can you see that? So that is what I am going to thicken from this point to this point here. Hope you can see that. So meaning that from this point to this point is what? 24. Now I'll bring those two edges down as you can see here. So this point here you see is point A, while here is what? Is point B. So I'm going to bring points. I'll measure a distance of 21, because from point A down is what? 21. So I'll start from this center here and I'll measure a distance of what? 21 from here. So this is 20 and this 21 here, right? And I'm going to rule another line this way. From this point, I'll just rule a front line. Can you see that? Then I'm going to bring those two ends down, which is thickened. I'll take point B down this way, as you can see from the diagram. And I'm going to take point A down also this way, as you can see from the screen. Right? And if you look closely, right, we are not given the thickness from here to here, right? So what will you do? Since the radius is 6, since what? The radius is what? Is 6, you're going to measure, add 3 to both ends. 3 millimeter here, 3 millimeter here, all together. Or you say the 6 plus 24, that is 30. So from there you measure 15 to the left and 15 to the right. So that will do the trick. So if I take my instrument, I'll measure from 0 here and I'm going to measure 15. This is 15 here. All together, and if I place it here, I'll mark 15 to the left and also 15 to the right. Can you see that? And I'm going to bring it down in this manner here. From here, take here down, and from here, take here down. Can you see that? And you bring it down. So you bring it down with a distance of 60 from here. Can you see that? So just draw your line here. And you bring that with it. Down also faint line. Here also faint line. Can you see that? So after you've done that, the next one is there's a curve here as you can see, and that curve is given to be radius what 48. So just measure 48 on your meter rule this way. 0 to 48 here. And you place it here. You strike an arc. You place it here also. You strike another arc. So you allow those two, that line to meet this. This is what they are meeting. So from that point, you're going to draw your circular figure this way. Print line first. The circle that is there. Then you come here also, you do the same thing too. Can you see that? As you can see from the diagram. So once you've done that, so the next thing you'll be doing again will be the next circle is next circle center, that is this arc you're seeing here, is 33 millimeter downward. So from here, I'm going to measure 33 downward. 33. Right? Then I'll take my instrument. I will now measure 48. You know, from here to here is 48, so we don't have to stress ourselves. From here to here is 48. So you place it here and you draw another circle. This is another circle here. We have 3 of those circles. Now, look at where they are intersecting. Meaning that if you look at the diagram, there is a circle here, right? And there's another circle here. Now, this circle you see is the same as this one because this figure is vertically symmetrical. So what you see at the left hand side is what you see at the right hand side. So if I do anything on my left hand side, meaning that I'll do the same thing at my right hand side. So look at this very well. For my diagram on the screen, look at the figure I have. If I place a circle here, what do you notice? My circle is outside this circle, right? And inside this circle. So because the circle is external to this bigger circle, you're going to add the radiuses. So what is the radius of this circle? It's given to be what? 16. It's given to be 18, right? So 18 plus 48. So when I say my 18 plus 48, I'll be having 66. Are you with me now? Remember, I am considering this circle and this other circle. The reason why I'm adding both of them because of what? The circumference of this circle is external to the circumference of this circle. That's why I'm adding them. So if I do that, I'm having 66. So I'm going to take my instrument this way and I'll measure 66. This 66 here. And I'll place it at this bigger circle. I'll strike an arc. And I'll do the same thing here too because they are the same. I'll strike an arc. Can you see that? Now that same circle you're seeing is now inside this other circle here. It's inside here. So because when the circle is inside, you're going to what? You're going to subtract. But when the circle is outside, you add. So this is inside this bigger circle. So you're going to subtract the radius of this one from that one. So 48 minus 18, and that will give us what? We said it is 30. So I'll measure 30. That's what I did. And I'll place it here. And I'll strike an arc. Yes. This is how I'll strike the arc. 30 here and here. So when I place it at this point where they meet, This is what I will have. We have another circle here. Can you see that? I'll come here also, I'll do the same thing. We have another circle here. Can you see that? So we're making 4 circles. So if I want to complete this now, just place your compass here. Then I can tick in this. Right? Then I'll place the compass here. And I'll tick in this. And I'll place the compass here. And I'll tick in this. Can you see that? And I'll place it here. And I'll tick in this. And I'll place it here. I'll tick in this. Right? And I'll tick it the rest this way. Alright, so if you look at this closely, so I will now tick in everything that we have here. Just take in and put the most important thing here. This is what I'll do. So this is what we have here. I have done the dimensioning, right? And if you have found this helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.